Greetings YouTube, welcome back to the channel. This video is going to talk about a specific part of our community. The part that is used to running maybe with smaller battle groups, maybe just because they're in a semi-retired alliance. Maps that are traditionally easier to clear, faster to clear, with less difficulty than even, say, Map 5 or Map 6, which I used to be in an all Map 5 alliance, and then when Map 6 basically became Map 5, my alliance moved, and I think we're thankful for that. We routinely finish in the top 300, which may not be that impressive to some people, but for us, it's very manageable, and with almost 5,000 glory at the end of every Alliance Quest week. It's pretty exciting. Well, I talked about the Alliance Quest Season 10 changes, which remember, this starts November 24th. November 24th is a week from Thursday, and if you're saying to yourself, that date kind of seems important, well, it's the American holiday of Thanksgiving. So, yeah, it's very important to at least some people. I have learned to say American Thanksgiving, though, because Canadians also have a Thanksgiving, and they get understandably a little territorial when you just call it Thanksgiving and leave it at that. With that being said, when you talk about Kabam's goals for this new season, this new era of Alliance Quest, one thing immediately sticks out. They want people to ditch those lower maps. They want alliances to challenge themselves and their alliances, whether you have 30 members or 10 members, to try something harder. The issue is some people just don't want to do that. And the best way that Kabam can motivate those players is to increase the glory and the rewards in tougher maps. And we saw on this post the mini boss changes, the final boss changes, even something like map 4, you've got a buff with Matador and Enhanced Special 1 and Special Burst Lockdown, and then a Scorpion with Bubble Shield and Power Through Sickness. But when you get down to really what I think everybody, including myself, care about most, and that's the rewards of this, what you start to see is that there is a huge discrepancy with not just the milestone rewards you can get with the points, but also just the map rewards themselves when you look at this Alliance Quest Season 10 open season map rewards. And so I received this specific message from a summoner who requested this video. He said, Prof, I was wondering if you could make a video about lower Alliance Quest buff to rewards, since my alliance runs map 4 and map 3, and we get about 60 million a week, and the rewards aren't really any different, minus the 1200 tier 2 alpha from 100% exploration. And the glory store rewards are great and all, but they need to buff the amount of glory that lower alliances run for with the lower maps, as the only people who are benefiting from this are upper alliances who run map 6 and above. And so I basically asked, sounds like you're not real happy with this. And he said, nope, I think there should be an increase on rewards for lower maps so it evens out. For the commitment that Alliance Quest is now needed, I like the buff to the glory store, but that's about it. Clearly otherwise, there would have been a difference for all the maps instead of basically nothing besides glory store upgrades. Even if it was like an extra 200 or 300, glory would make it much better, and more gold and battle chips for completion, and obviously better rewards for 100% exploration. Now, I know what a lot of people are going to be thinking and saying. I might be feeling it myself. Well, it's time you jump to at least map 6. But for the people who don't want to do that, this news has been met with anger and disappointment. And I get it. I also get why some people would say that Alliance Quest is boring and routine to the point that you feel like you're just doing the same thing over and over again, because let's be honest, you are. But here's the deal. I like boring. I like routine. I view Alliance Quest as a necessary evil to obtain glory, to rank up champions faster. This is especially going to be true when we discuss more over the course of the next months, and obviously a week from Thursday, the difference in how, and I made a video about this yesterday, I'm literally changing my entire glory goal by purchasing only tier 6 basic fragments and tier 3 alpha fragments, and using the catalyst store with my units to buy Tier 5 Basic and Tier 2 Alpha. A radical change from everything I've ever done in the Glory Store. But then again, we live in a radical time where with 7 stars coming, everything is shifting, including the economy of the game. I get why people are upset about this, but Kabam has made it clear the days of running map 3 and map 4 and expecting any kind of equivalent to the Glory buff that you would see in even the map 6 tiers are done. And I also think, even though I have no plans to join this, that Kabam really wants as many alliances as possible to do map 8. So what do you think about this? Do you feel for the alliances that run map 3 and map 4, or do you think everybody should do map 6 and above and just shut up? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thank you for those of you who reached out to make this video idea possible.